Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Max Goo.
So first let's get started by coming in towards the center of our page on the top, and we're going to draw a nice big oval shape for the center of our nose. On the outside portions of this now, we're going to curve a small line that arches down on either side. Moving further up on a diagonal now, we're going to draw a small curved line on both sides. Starting in the middle of that now, we're going to curve this line in, out, and then back around. And we'll do the same thing on the right hand side. So arching this down, in, out, and then back in. Now from here, we're going to connect this with a curved line from left to right. Moving over towards the top now, we're going to close this off by curving this around and then back in. And we'll do the same thing over on the left. Moving underneath now for the teeth, we're going to draw two small rectangle shapes on either side. For the mouth now on the bottom, we're going to draw a small curved line from left to right. And then moving further down now, we're going to replicate that, just curving this back around and up. Let's move up for the eyes now. So over on the right hand side, we're going to draw in a small oval shape for the right eye. And now moving over towards our left eye, we'll replicate that as well. Moving into the corner of both eyes now, we're going to draw in a small circle for the highlight of the eye. Moving in towards the center now, we're going to curve this line up towards the top and then back down. And then we'll do the same thing on the right to close off our eyes. For our eyebrows now, on either side, we're going to draw a small curved line that arches down, following the shape of our eye on the top. And then from here, we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. Let's move up now. Back in the center, we're going to replicate the shape, curving this around and then down. And then again, we'll do the same thing over on the right. Now let's draw in the hair pattern. So moving over towards the left, we're going to curve this line up towards the top left-hand side of our page. And then starting at that point, we're going to curve this around and then down. Let's move down the left side first. So we're going to curve this line around and then down. And now starting at that point, we're going to curve this back around and in. We're going to curve this back down on the left, and then starting at that point, arching that back in. And then starting underneath this, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then in towards the side. Let's move up towards the right-hand side now, curving a small line that arches up. And then starting at that point, curving this all the way around, connecting that. Now let's start up a little bit higher, curving this up, arching this back around and in, and we're going to bring this all the way down. On the right-hand side now, we're going to curve a small line that comes out and then in. And then on the right-hand side again, we're going to replicate that just slightly smaller. Let's draw in our ears now. So on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line around, down towards the bottom, curving that in. And then moving over towards the inside, we're going to arch this down, curving that around, arching that back in. Flipping over towards the left side now, starting on the top, we're going to curve this all the way around, curving that in. And then starting on the top again, we're going to arch this around, getting wider at the bottom, and then closing that off. Let's draw in our hand behind here now. So moving further down for our arm, we're going to draw a curved line that arches around and then in. And then from here, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes in towards the middle. From that point there, we're going to draw a curved line that arches up towards the tooth. Now from here, we're going to draw two small lines that come out towards the side. On the top, we're going to curve this line around, bringing this line down and then curving it back up. On the left-hand side now, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes in towards the cheek. Moving up above the ear now, we're going to draw a curved line that arches around and then out. And then let's come down and draw in our last finger. So we're going to curve this around, arching that at the top, bringing that in towards that line. Moving further in for our center finger, we're going to curve this up and then back down. And then moving further up one more time, we're going to arch this all the way up towards the top and then back in. Now from here on the inside, we're going to draw a curved line that closes off the collar of our hoodie. Moving further down, we're going to draw in a small circle. And then moving down on a diagonal, we're going to replicate that again. On both sides of this now, we're going to draw a straight line that comes up towards the top. And now let's move over and draw in our left arm. So we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes down. Starting at that corner now, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And now from here in the point again, we're going to bring a diagonal line that comes up towards the top. For our arm now, we're going to draw 2 diagonal lines that come out on the bottom. Now for our wrist, we're going to curve this line up, across, and then back down. To close off the sleeve, now we're going to draw a curved line that arches in, continue to bring that up and join it at the point there. Now from here, we're going to draw the thumb, so coming down on a diagonal, we're going to curve this line around and then back in. And now from here, we're going to continue to bring this all the way around and then up. For our first finger now, we're going to curve this around, arching that at the top, dipping that in, and then back in towards the middle. Starting in the center now, we're going to curve this line further out towards the middle, curving that around, back in. And then starting on the bottom, we're going to arch this all the way around, connecting it towards that line and curving it back in. Let's close off the rest of the hoodie now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a curved line that comes down. And we'll do the same thing as we arch this out on the right. Now from here, we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right, bringing that up towards the top. Now let's draw in our legs. So moving in towards the middle, we're going to draw a curved line that arches around and then down. On the left-hand side, we're going to curve this around and then out towards our finger. And then over on the top, we're going to arch this line all the way around and then down. Moving in towards the middle, we're going to draw a small diagonal line that comes out. And we'll do the same thing on the opposite side on the right. Now from here on the bottom, we're going to close this off with a curved line, bringing that up towards the top. And then moving further up, leaving an even amount of space, we'll replicate that again. Moving over towards the left, behind our finger here, we're going to draw another small diagonal line as it comes out. And now from here, we're going to draw a curved line from top all the way around towards the bottom. Moving further up again, we're going to draw another curved line, arching that around and then in. And now we'll draw in our right foot. So on the top, we're going to curve this line down towards the bottom. And then from that corner there, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then in. Moving up slightly higher, we'll replicate that, curving this all the way around and then back in. Now on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then moving over towards the inside, we'll replicate that, ending this at the same height. Now from here on the left-hand side, we're going to close this off with a curved line, bringing this all the way over towards the inside. And then moving up further, we're going to replicate that one more time, curving this all the way around and then back in.
And that is it. That's how you draw Mac's goof. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I'll see you all on the next one.